stinks around here today. WDRB's beloved business reporter, Chris Otts. No, he doesn't stink. It stinks that he is leaving us.
Leaving us.
After 10 years,
Yeah.
Chris is taking a great opportunity with the Wall Street Journal. He joined us back in 2013 after working at the Courier-Journal and has done just an outstanding job reporting online as well as on air, tackling everything from the University of Louisville to Kentucky's bourbon boom. He is joining us now one last time at the desk. And why don't you first tell us a little bit more about what you're going to be doing at the Wall Street Journal.
Well,
congrats, my friend.
Thank you so much. I'm going to be covering autos, a lot like I did here. All those stories about Ford here locally, Louisville Assembly Plant, Kentucky Truck Plant, all the sources there, all that stuff is what enabled me to be in the running for this job, as well as Toyota over in Georgetown. So
you're moving to Detroit, the Motor City, and going to lead automotive coverage for the Wall Street Journal.
Not lead, but be one.
A part of the team.
Part of the team, yeah. It's a small team in Detroit, and that is all the team does is autos. So I've had a really wide-ranging beat here where I can pretty much, look into what I want and kind of go in different directions, and that's been really fantastic. But this is the chance to really specialize in something and get really deep in the weeds with it. So, but I can't say enough about what a great time it's been here.
Well, you've been so well respected and have been the first on so many stories. It's like they're stealing you away from us. You're a fantastic journalist.
Well, I did apply, so.
But
they didn't have to take
you.
What are your most memorable stories? I remember I got to work with you on a lot of pieces, most notably unemployment.
Yeah, the unemployment disaster, that was probably one of the ones that obviously generated the most sentiment, feedback from people out, because when you're struggling to get money that you think you're owed, I mean, obviously that's just a. There are a few others. The situation at the University of Louisville and trying to figure out the financial ties with the foundation and all the compensation that the previous president and his regime was getting there. That is really one of the more financial stories that I've done, trying to really cut my teeth and understand what these terms meant and untangling all of that. And then maybe the most boring story that anyone has ever read, but had to do with Churchill Downs, is property taxes. And I'm proud to say that has generated $4 million for our city schools so far, and will keep paying dividends in the future. And those are the same schools that my kids go to. Won't be anymore, sadly.
You know what I remember about that U of L coverage that you did and unraveling that spending is that there was a board meeting toward the end of Dr. Ramsey's time at U of L, and one of the trustees had mentioned that he was reading your coverage before coming to the board meeting. If that doesn't, that doesn't speak to how the power of journalism and what the value that service that you were really providing our community.
Sure, and I was one of several on that story, but
all of the serious things.
I mean, you can do it all, really.
All of the serious things aside, Fallon, I believe there's a video piece that has been
a live shot
that has been.
Shall take a look
put
at.
Please change your channel.
No,
Chris
take a
Otts
look.
is with us, and Chris, where do negotiations stand between UAW and Ford?
Well, right now they're talking in Detroit, and we don't know yet whether there will be a strike.
Cool hand Luke, Chris Otts out there in the field.
But okay.
All right, they made me take my sunglasses off here,
Were they
and you can
telling
see
that
I
to
was.
you in your ear?
I was well, I don't know,
Okay.
but I was very crabby about it, as you can see. Don't make a redhead reduce his sun protection. Okay, I need all the help I can get here, guys.
Otts, crabby, never. But just because you're on your way out the door.
And here at WDRB, we like to have a fun time, so we have a nice little montage to show you and everyone else at home. Let's take a look.
That's it. That's the end of the montage.
From
The editors and the
CSI
producers
Miami.
just thought that there was a likeness there, a similarity there. But in all
at least you didn't
seriousness,
go with Rick Astley. That's the one I usually get. So.
We are so proud. We are grateful for the time that you have served our community and been with us here at WDRB. And we are wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you. Grateful
as you
to
head
be
off
here.
to the Motor City.
Great
Congrats.
loss.
Thank you.
All right, let's toss to Mark now.
Well, Chris, and I told Chris that we're going to give him, because it's his last week, I know that he just wants more heat and he wants to be more red.